This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording.
Founded by Huey P. Newton and Bobby Seale in October 1966, the people's weapon to wield, the Black Panther Party for self-defense, to defend and serve poor communities. It made perfect sense. Patrolling the cops with guns and law books giving legal advice, so the people knew when the pigs were infringing their rights. Created dozens of programs to meet community needs, including free breakfast so hungry school children could receive, healthy meals that families couldn't afford, and help clean up the neighborhoods neglected by slumlords. Safe escorts for seniors to and from their homes so they didn't have to collect food and funds all alone. Free ambulance services, even their own news media, and free clinics for tests for sickle cell anemia. And this at a time when the system didn't provide any testing at all, from which many poor blacks died. The party wasn't a weapon, but a survival tool. It even created for the children their own liberation schools, a free shoe factory, free groceries, free clothes, 80% community approval above any pig party at the polls. In fact, the Panthers weren't a party of the bougie type that engaged in political theater, empty rhetoric, and hype. They maintained offices right where the people lived and were available when problems arose to serve and give. Whatever help was needed, they kept boots on the ground. Leading by example, they could always be found at the head of any resistance, any protest on the street, leading the struggle to liberate the ground under the people's feet. The Panthers struck terror in the halls of power so that minute by minute and hour by hour, the pigs devised to destroy them, concocted devious plans to attack them with every resource and weapon at their command. The FBI led the attack with its counterintelligence program, even applying subversions used against foreign enemies in Vietnam. And it wasn't because of any violent tendencies as their propaganda deceives. It was because the Panthers taught poor people how to meet their own needs. And this through cooperation, which stopped internal strife, improved the quality of community life. The pigs couldn't accept this, couldn't let the people be. It was too much like letting slaves be free. So they had to sabotage the Panthers, subvert their community work, paint them as thugs, claim they aimed to hurt the cops with guns and violent attacks, but it was the pigs who attacked them, shot Panthers in the backs. Outright assassinations like Chairman Fred, who they drugged and murdered as he lay asleep in bed, trumped up criminal charges and bogus arrests to remove the leadership of the party, render the body headless. But the Panthers survived for years under this war of attrition because the people themselves were its arms and ammunition. And since its decline, there has been continued struggle for a sequel to revive the party and its platform to win all power to the people.